today we're supporting local artists, and my choice was none other than the man Wans Dover. He goes by Blixaboy. That's Blixaboy. Blixaboy. And I like his music very, very much. Thank you. So we'll be flying the A320 Neo from Havana, Cuba to Tampa Bay, Florida today. And I think we have like 133 passengers or something. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. Warm it up a bit. Connect the jetway so that our passengers can board. Turn this brightness up a bit. Get the jetway connected. Nice. Suction is what we want to see. Let's go ahead and start boarding our passengers. 134 souls on board, plus crew, so. Let me see if I can capture this for you guys. Capture. Fuck it. Fuck it. But passengers are boarding right now, so turn the seatbelt light on. Go ahead and get the APU prepped for start. some brightnesses. Turn up the brightness on ISI. Same thing on the left side or the right side. Let's get a boarding status check.
We're still boarding. Let us know if you need anything.
About 5 minutes. Cool.
On behalf of the cabin crew, I'd like to welcome you aboard our flight. As you find your seat, be sure to place your larger carry-on items in the overhead bins and smaller items underneath the seat in front of you. If you have trouble finding a location for any of your carry-on items, please use the flight attendant call button over your seat and somebody will assist you. If the overhead bin is full after you put your carry-on inside of it, please close the bin as a courtesy to other passengers. Once all your items are put away, please clear the aisle and sit down in your seat to allow other passengers to find their seats as well. If you are seated in an emergency exit row, please read the exit seating responsibilities in the safety card in the seat back in front of you. Please make sure you are willing and able to perform the actions required. If you are not able or prefer not to perform these actions, please let a flight attendant know so you can be reseated. Now's the time to get out any last-minute text messages if you need to, but we ask that once we depart from the gate, you put away any laptops or tablets. Thank you and welcome aboard.
Cabin crew departure check. Kind of nervous. I haven't flown in probably a week. Nah, I'm not really nervous. About 3 minutes left until boarding is done. Go ahead and start the APU. Fire up all 6 fuel pumps. Inhale, exhale. Take a sip of my beer. And I'm drinking it's an IPA out of Texas. I forget the name, and that should tell you enough all like in itself. I forget the name of the beer that I'm drinking. But it's an IPA around 6%.
We're ready to go when you are.
Fucking good. Roger that. Wait for the APU to spool up.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome aboard Flight 1022 with service to Tampa. Our flight time will be roughly 58 minutes. Now that the cabin door is closed, please make sure that all devices are in airplane mode and your large devices are now shut down and stowed. Please fasten your seatbelt and make sure that all tray tables and seat backs are in the full upright and locked position for departure. Cabin crew, secure doors for departure.
Roger that. My pushback has started. Go ahead and turn on our beacon to let the ground crew know that we're about to fire up a fucking engine. Engine 1 comes online first in the A320 as opposed to Boeing, where engine 2 comes online first. Just watch that bad boy spool up. Why ain't... Oh, APU bleed needs to come on. Sorry. There we go. Can turn off the brake now.
Lighting on the floor that will guide you towards the exit. In the event that the cabin loses pressure, an oxygen mask will drop right in front of you. To start the flow of oxygen, pull the mask towards you. Place it firmly over your nose and mouth and secure the elastic band behind your head.
Get our flaps and take off
necessary
mode.
And breathe normally. Although the bag is not inflated, oxygen is flowing to the mask.
Speed brake is
If you are
armed.
traveling with a child or someone who requires
Door is
assistance,
locked. Whoa, you gonna push me under the grass or what, dude? Fucking seriously. Alright, let's go back into the flight deck.
Thank you for flying with us again, and we hope you enjoy your flight.
Yeah, let's get the fuck out of here. American Airlines, something special in the air. Something special in the air. That used to be their slogan. Something special in the air. Like special, or like special, or just another plane in the air. Something special in the air. We gotta go, dude. We got a departure, and our expected departure's in 11 minutes. Yeah, we gotta go. Something special in the air. I know I sing so great. You guys are like fucking plugging your ears. Time to light up another dart. Get it going, baby. Let's go. This is your captain speaking. If you'd like to enter the Mile High Club, you can do so by standing in line at the back restroom, the back lavatory, at the tail of the plane. Taking off from runway 6. Holding short. Strobe like one, come on. APU can come off because the engines are running now and supplying power to the plane. The APU is an auxiliary power unit that is used to start the engines. But once the engines are running, then you can turn the APU off. So our APU's off. No smoking light can stay off. I'm definitely blowing clouds in the cockpit, so yeah. Sup, dude? We got T9 in the house. Let me check. Flaps are set to 1. Check. Speed brake armed. Engine selector can go to normal mode. And here we go. Oh, let me check. Oh, I didn't set my V speeds yet. Flaps 1. Transition altitude is fine. All right, let's go, bitches. Toga. I'm going to try to take off in this view for the first time. Ooh. Ooh. Landing gear can come up. Positive rate of climb. Bring our speed down to controlled. Now that we're off the ground. And stay tuned for our in-flight entertainment, people. It's mad. I start to think that the only reason people tune into my stream is for the in-flight entertainment. Like, takeoffs are good, landings are good, but like, what do you do in between that time, you know? Entertainment, baby. In-flight entertainment, baby. So stick around for that as soon as we reach our cruising altitude of 25,000 feet. Seatbelt sign can come on. American Airlines, something special in the air. I know I sing good, right? want to like land with one engine. Yo, Dabs, I will definitely ship you. I'll smuggle some Cuban cigars over there for you, brother. Robert, yo, bro, why are you losing subs? I gained like 15 subs this week. I don't know what you're talking about, bro. And I really don't give a fuck about subs. Like, as long as my core group is here with me.
You'll be directed to a page to pay a small
Dabs,
internet access. We do offer complimentary
Alba Raven, like, I really don't give a shit.
Connect to the Wi-Fi and you'll be able to access our wide range of free live streams and paid movies library.
But yeah, I gained like, I don't know, 15 or 20 this week. So I don't know where you're getting your numbers from, but they don't stack up. Oh shit, I forgot to inject the real weather. Hang on. Okay, I've injected real weather. It's gonna take a couple seconds. Whoa! Okay, there we go. There's real weather. Climbing through 16,000 feet. Switching to standard barometric pressure. Sweet. Turn the seatbelt sign off.
The flight crew has turned off the fasten seatbelt sign. You can now get up and move around the cabin. However, we ask that you keep your seatbelt fastened when seated in case of unexpected turbulence.
As we always do, we'll go back and take a look at that random passenger and just see what they're up to.
This is truly the stuff of nightmares. Number 5. Our world is a busy place to live. So many tasks to accomplish, so many responsibilities to tend to that at times it seems that we are just floating, bobbing up and down, head just above the water, able to sacrifice only seconds of our attention to keep ourselves from drowning. It makes me wonder if it's so easy to misplace one's attention, forgetting the last thing you ate, commuting to work and having no recollection of anything between when you started your car and when you parked it, then what else could be going unnoticed in our lives? In this first clip, a gentleman seems to have experienced something of this nature. As he mindlessly paces back and forth beside his car, apparently taking a small break from driving to stretch his legs, his attention is elsewhere for a few moments,
our lovely flight attendants
but it's long
will be
enough to
starting
miss
our
what's going on
in-flight
around
service.
him.
We'll be serving complimentary drinks and snacks. Premium drinks are available for a small charge. Please note we only accept credit cards.
As the traffic whizzes by on this small, disorganized roadway, you notice a dark figure slowly manifest out of thin air and approach the gentleman. And what happens next is astonishing. This shadow figure, freestanding and free-moving, approaches the man casually. As you watch the footage, you expect the man to notice something peculiar out of the corner of his eye and turn his attention to the large black mass approaching him. But then, the disembodied shadow seems to fuse itself to this man by means of some otherworldly method that no amount of science can explain. The origin of this clip is unknown, but what is for certain, what we have just witnessed on this CCTV footage is truly mysterious and downright disturbing. Number 4. The story behind this next clip and the origins of the location in general are of a very dark nature. This historic prison at Bodmin in Cornwall, on the southern tip of England, has seen its fair share of death and violence in its long-standing history. Torture and mutilation of prisoners was common practice in the early years the jail was established, and it is the setting for the final chapter of a story about a beautiful woman slain by her jealous former lover. This prison was reopened for private tours after a small restorative project had been completed to preserve the building where some of England's most notorious criminals had been tortured and executed. Placards and stanchions were placed outside of some of these chambers. They verbally illustrate some of the horrors former inmates had endured as punishments for their past transgressions, some ranging from disturbing to absolutely appalling. On this day, Tony and Bev Ferguson of Southampton brought their equipment in hopes of capturing something interesting. While the couple made sure they were the only visitors in this haunted prison, they captured many incidents of supernatural activity, faint voices, EVPs, shadows, and this video footage. This apparition is believed to be the spirit of William Hampton, the last man to be executed in this county. He was sent to the gallows after strangling his former girlfriend, Emily Tredia, to death when she informed him that they could no longer be together. On July 20th, 1909, William was the last person put to death at Cornwall, and quite possibly, its last remaining resident. Number 3. The boy and his pup. Can you think of any bond stronger between two species that have limited methods of communication with each other? A wagging tail waiting anxiously for you to come through the door, listening in anticipation as you walk up the steps. Nothing matches the joy of a young child coming home and seeing that their father caved in and finally allowed them to get a puppy. Some would say their relationships with their pets are more profound than any other that they've ever experienced in their life. Such intense, unconditional love is balanced equally by the deep despair of someday losing them. The footage from this next clip was captured using a home security camera. The owner of the home had previously noticed some unusual things happening in the area near the stairs. When he reviewed the footage, he was shocked by what he was seeing. The faint apparition of a young boy and a dog playing on the stairs in the adjacent living room. Upon further investigation, he was able to find out a bit more about these apparitions. In the late 60s, a family of 4 had lived in this home. A couple, 2 young children, boy and girl, and a dog. One day, the children arrived home from school. The dog waiting eagerly by the tree in the yard began to bark with excitement and ran towards the children. The youngest, a little boy, giggled with excitement and ran across the street to greet him. As they came together, a tragic accident took place and they were both struck by an oncoming vehicle. Neither survived. Could this be evidence of their lasting presence within the home? Or possibly just a small metaphysical remnant of a happy time shared between man and his best friend? Number 2. All over the world, millions of people are exploring different areas of the wilderness in an attempt to find a bit of respite from the pressures of their lives. The wanderlust seems to draw people into remote areas of these sprawling utopias of life, away from the smog-covered concrete wastelands and social confines of an urban environment. Many unexplained occurrences happen in these places where so many people come to reflect and isolate themselves from their own frantic inner chatter. Sometimes we're lucky enough that a few of these moments are caught on camera. A freelance content creator, Rob Wakefield, captured a shadowy figure haunting a pathway in Stansted Mount footage. In the footage, Rob manages to capture a misty figure on the pathway close to the river. The ghostly legend has its origins in the story of a mysterious fatal train crash. According to the legend, the ghost is assumed to be the spirit of someone who was hit by a train on the nearby railway. Rob decided to continue down the path and visit the location next to the river, but didn't notice anything until he watched the footage. Number 1. This video comes to us by way of another YouTuber, Exploring with Danny. Danny and friends record themselves as they explore a haunted abandoned mine shaft. This mine and many others are said to be inhabited by folkloric creatures known as Tommyknockers, a small, grotesque, troll-like creature that were said to be a myth until technology provided us a means to photograph and video these strange beings. While exploring, some strange things began to happen.
Hey, what is up, Beth? How you doing? Tonight. Candy bars.
I just heard a whistle blow. Did you hear a whistle over the
After hearing an ominous whistle coming from deep within the mine, they briefly pause and then continue further into the darkness, where they find a mysterious black ink oozing out of a crack in the wall of the mine.
That's oil, son.
He did run at me before messing about, but he says it won't be.
As they continue into the mine, what happens next is truly startling.
Hello? Don't know what lies beneath. Huh? What the hell was that? Hello, get the hell out of here now!
As Danny rounds the corner with the camera, a small black figure with glowing green eyes on all fours begins to approach him in a way that seems to be a warning not to venture any further. These kind of clips are the most terrifying to me. Could this occurrence be a bridge between what we believe to be a myth and reality as we are faced with the physical presence of something unknown?
That's a fucking baby bear, dude.
Hello, get the hell out of here now!
What's up, y'all? I hope you're all enjoying all the new content. I just want to remind everybody that we're this close to announcing a winner for who gets to come with us on an investigation at the beginning of Season 4. If you haven't joined our Patreon and you're interested in doing that, now would be a good time to do so. Thanks so much for watching.
top of descent is where you start dropping altitude to line up with your runway, I guess. See this little... so you really can't see it. You'll see it here in a second. Right here. You see it? To the green line. That's my top of descent. And it tells me that I need to start decreasing altitude. Satisfaction rate is dropping. Hopefully we can bring that back up. What up, Southwest 678 in the house? Just in time for descent, homie. There's land ahoy. Land. You think that like landing an airplane and land ahoy? I mean, you're just sitting something on the earth, right? No matter the altitude. Let's see if we're at our top of descent. Almost. Seatbelt sign.
Ladies and gentlemen, the flight crew has turned on the fasten seatbelt sign. Please return to your seats and fasten your seatbelt.
Somewhere over Florida. Let me check. Flying sideways because of the wind.
Customs at our destination, flight attendants will begin handing out forms momentarily. Please review and complete these forms and keep them with you for presentation upon arrival.
Engaging haul ass mode. Cheers, mate. I think I've already told you like 4 or 5 times how to become a mod. I waved at the cam because my son was in the kitchen and I was actually waving at him. Here, let me show you. I'm actually outside right now. But he was in the kitchen. He was just in the kitchen, so I waved at him. Barometric pressure is 3038. I know Southwest. You ask me every single stream though, and that's kind of annoying, but I still love you anyway. I got love for you, brother. Look at that sunset. Oh my God, that is beautiful. But I do need another mod. I do. So consider yourself next in line, Southwest. And you gotta be there for me, bro. You gotta be there for me, you know?
begun our final descent into Tampa. Flight attendants will be passing through the cabin to collect any trash one final time. Please ensure tray tables are stowed and seats are in a full upright position. Please also store any carry-on items either in the seat back pocket or under the seat in front of you. Please complete all Wi-Fi related tasks and stow any larger electronics.
T9 sent me a message. Let me see here. American. Constraints 4350 2600. So after I pass J-Strum, I'll drop to, I don't know, 3,000 feet. Holy shit, I'm still hauling ass. There we go. Let's chill the fuck out. Yeah, there's our runways right there. Right there, baby. Tampa Bay, Florida. Here we come. Let's go ahead and get configured for landing. Sorry, my voice is a little crackly. I'm going through puberty. Auto brakes set to medium. Speed brakes or arm flaps can go ahead and go 1. And stay tuned, folks. I might be playing some Warzone after this, just to show my versatility as a gamer and a 45-year-old man. I might be playing Warzone tonight. Just got confirmation from my boy Mateo. He's like, yo, I'm on right now. Let's go. I'm like, I'm landing a plane right now, you know. Give me a couple minutes. I might be on. $2,600. Let's go ahead and bring the gear down. Gear down, check. Flaps can go ahead and go 2. Landing system can come online. We captured the localizer, and we'll switch to approach mode. Do you have a replay system? Yeah, it's called YouTube. You can replay this landing as many times as you wish. Flaps 3. bouncing a little side to side. We have a headwind, which is good. So, about to capture this glide slope. Yes. Downward is good. Flaps 4 can go ahead and come out. Did you see my negative 19? It was insane. I seriously think that no flight simmer in the world has ever landed that soft. I have my speed brakes deployed. Let me see if I can pull off another negative 19, 50, 75, something. No, I won't. 500 check. $400 check. $300 check. $200 check. $100 check, right on the pappy. Wow, I bounced around. You kidding me?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Tampa. The local time is 6:51 p.m. and it's currently about 52 degrees Fahrenheit. You can now use your mobile devices. Please remain seated until the aircraft has come to a complete stop and the seatbelt sign is turned off.
That was
Remember to use
horrible.
caution when opening the overhead bins as items may have shifted during the flight. We thank you for flying with us and we hope to see you again soon.
I mean, we made it to the ground, but like that was horrible, dude. Like, I don't want to. right? All kinds of backs and necks broken, like, you know? Fucking spinal injuries. Car crust? Yeah, fuck it. Or crust. Another? Dude, what the fuck? I crushed 2 cars? It sounds like a reggae tune. I crushed 2 cars and I rushed 2 bars. Hey. I crushed 2 cars and I rushed 2 bars and hey. Right on key. Let's go ahead and call that jetway. Oh, that's a dope shot. Get these fucking people off my plane. Please leave. %86 satisfaction. Really? Don't all these people sound like they're speaking Arabic? But I swear they're speaking Arabic or something, right? Sorry, I had to go pee-pees really bad. But all the passengers are off. Damn. Negative 400. I bounced a little, but it's all good. We can go ahead and shut down the airplane. Shut down the airplane. Yes. And with that, we will call it a night. Once again, thank you for tuning in. I don't know, I might be streaming again in about 10 minutes with some Warzone action. So tune in, people. Once again, music provided by Wanza Dover. NWANZA. Wanza, that's his first name. Last name Dover. He goes by WANZ. Wanza Dover on Facebook, or you could just look up Blixa Boy. BLIXA BOY. Blixa Boy. He's a fellow Dallas native. He's remixed and mixed all sorts of shit. He's mixed down my music. You know? Yes, I'm a producer as well. But yeah, look him up. If you want something different, if you want something that everybody knows about, like, I don't know, I think you should start with him. But good night, people.